as with most coaches, we're going to work with the Wheel of Life. There's going to be a couple of key differences, though, between how you and I are going to work together with this versus maybe some other coaches. First is I wanted to make sure you could see how whatever area you're focusing on impacts the other areas of your life, because it's going to impact other areas of your life. So what we're going to do is first we're going to work together to define how you see the areas of your life. We'll start with this rough template. We're going to wind up ultimately with between 5 and 10 areas. And then we're going to work together to define which area you're going to focus on for the 12 weeks, or whichever area you want to focus on for the 12 weeks, and also which area we need to keep an eye on to make sure that it at least stays stable, so that we don't want that area impacted. And I'm going to give you a for instance. Over the past 3 months, I've been working on putting together this coaching practice. So I've been very focused in this work and education area. It was important to me to not impact my relationships negatively. So the area I'm keeping an eye on is relationships. Now, I'm not working to improve them necessarily. I just don't want them to get any worse. Now, thankfully, I've got really solid relationships with my family and friends. I'm very grateful for that. So work and education's been my area of focus. Relationship is the thing I'm keeping an eye on to make sure that's not negatively impacted. And then these other areas are going to improve or decrease depending on whatever else is happening. So for instance, in the health and appearance area, my workout regimen hasn't been terribly consistent because I've been spending more time on work and education. These things happen. If you're focusing on one area, other areas are going to be impacted. Hopefully not negatively, but that is a risk. And so you need to decide, what you're willing to tolerate. And we're going to make sure that all of that is very clear during the course of our engagement. The other thing that we're going to be keeping an eye on as well, and I'm going to click on this progress tab, is any trends, because what we don't want to have happen is, I've been focusing on work to the complete detriment of my health and appearance, and I've gone from like a level 4 to a level 1. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that. And I think by using a dashboard, it's going to be easier for both of us to really see what's going on. So we can see trends, whether things are trending up or down, and also we can see what the current overall change is and the averages. So this is one of the other tools that we'll be working with in the coaching practice. I hope this helps.